This one really hurts. Really proud of our guys for battling back and overcoming the big deficit that we created, and guys didn't quit, continued to fight, and tied the score up, and gave ourselves a chance to go win the game, and just really disappointed we couldn't finish. Felt like that put ourselves in that position, and you battle back and work so hard to get there. You just really want to see your guys, be rewarded for that, and just. Even though we ran the ball well, couldn't run it there at the end when we needed to, and even though we protected the quarterback well, we weren't able to protect him on that last drive. And then defensively, didn't play well overall. I had some of our better players that I didn't feel like played well today, and lost several, which is unfortunate. And then had to go with a bunch of young guys at the end. But bottom line is, guys got to step up, and make plays. We had our chance, and had them that last drive, and got beat on a double move. So that's. Part of the growth process for some of these young guys. Questions?
After you tied it and got the ball back, obviously you had the momentum. Did you feel like you got a little conservative there with 3 runs in a row?
Yeah, I think it felt like that our offensive coaches felt like our offensive line could get us first down, and as well as we were running the football. And because there you're kind of dealing with the clock. You're trying to be able to, you want to take the ball down and get the last possession and kick a field goal, go win the game. And just obviously, because it didn't work, it doesn't look like a very good idea, But had it worked, and had we ran the ball like we'd ran the ball, most of the game, majority of the game, then you feel like they're doing the right thing. So, but since it did not, I understand why it would be second guessed for sure.
How about the deep ball?
Yeah, you just young guy got beat on a double move, and obviously he'd been doing Juwan did some great things, and I thought he really grew up tonight in a lot of ways, but they caught him on he stepped inside and double moved it, and you're supposed to collision it, on those double moves, and he didn't get any hands on him at all. So as soon as I saw it happen, I'm like, if it wasn't overthrown, I knew it was trouble. So, but yeah, it was just one of those things that he just got beat one-on-one. Yeah, not necessarily. It's just kind of, it's cat and mouse. You never really know what they're going to call. You try and, put yourself in position. You obviously take a chance of if they throw it and it's incomplete, clock stop, and we get the chance to get the ball back. So you kind of, you're playing both. They got a good kicker, so it's not like you're sitting here feeling like you just have to, that they have to do one thing or the other. So it's just one of those situations where, you make a call and you decide. We weren't pressured. We were playing, a base call just to be able to keep things in front of us. And, I felt good about the call to be able to just sit there and take away what they'd hurt us on up to that point, So, but, yeah, they obviously, beat us in a one-on-one matchup.
How much did it? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, as much as you can without looking at film and things like that, can you kind of diagnose maybe the slow start defensively, just what was...
Yeah, just frustrated by that. I felt like they kind of got us on our heels, and by the combination of running it and throwing it, and like you said, without watching the film, I'll know more when I watch it. But just felt like that they had us, hit some of those slant routes off the RPO runs, and obviously we knew that's what they do, and so we worked a lot on different things. Before that, had several different things to throw at them, and we're losing the one-on-ones with inside leverage. Which is frustrating because that's the fundamentals of how you defend that. And then once we had him bracketed, which means we had a guy on his outside and a guy on his inside, and he still made a play off of, which makes no sense. But and then we brought pressure, and so just we had 3 kind of different concepts and different ways within those concepts to play it. So didn't do a good job of stopping that, and that made us, made it hard. But at the same time, that was. You still have your opportunities, and we made some adjustments and got that under control, and then got beat on something different. So, but yeah, that's something that sticks out for sure.
You talked about it all year, but obviously having to settle for field goals in those first 3 times.
Yeah, it's just I hate it. I don't want to. We have situations there where you get the ball, and if they were closer, if they were less distance, we probably would have went for some of those, but. At the same time, you still got to, get points, and so that's the positive part was the execution of the field goals, 3 of those by Logan. But at the same time, you got 3 drives down there and you get 9 points. You got to have a chance to get 21, you know. So there's no question that makes everything feel a whole lot different, you know. So, but you know, they were third and longs, you know. It would have been a little risky, you know, just kind of go back and, you know, it's just, you know, you go back and you got to follow your gut. Do you take a chance on the fourth and longer, or do you kick a field goal, you know? So well, obviously we still had chances to win the game by doing that. So you know, you wish you wouldn't settle for field goals, but you got to execute in the red zone, you know, and that's an area that we have to continue to focus on, and had done some good things in that area, and did a really good job in the fourth quarter. Just weren't able to do it early on.
Coach, after last week's issues on special teams, pretty clean tonight until the third quarter with the block punt.
Yeah, the block punt to me was the only one. You know, it was the black eye on special teams for the game. Other than that, did a lot of good things. You know, and you know, they just overloaded us, and just I had to watch the film on that and see exactly what happened. But you know, it wasn't anything we haven't seen before. So it should have been blocked, or should have been protected properly, without question. You know, so that one was disappointing to have something like that happen.
How much was the weather a factor tonight, especially with the ball being on the ground?
I'm sure it caused some you know, ball security issues, you know, but other than, you know, we had a couple picks and then the last fumble offensively, you know, other than that, we didn't fumble the football. I know we created several takeaways. I think we had 4 takeaways defensively, which is huge, and gave us a chance to get back in the game, you know. So, but that's a positive for sure. But you know, still, you just gotta, you can't give the ball away at the end like that, you know. And we got to be able to, you know, we had a chance there, and we threw an interception that should never been thrown, and so those things are frustrating. But you know, the bottom line is that you know, the ball's, you know, weather was what it is, and we've played in the rain before, so there's no excuse. You know, that's not an excuse for me.
Mike, last one. Going back to the slow start, there have been a couple games these last couple years where, you know, the stakes are pretty clear, but just whether it's effort or performance, it's just not there in these kind of situations. Can you put your finger on anything why it just seems like it's hard to really, you know, raise the game to rise to the moment?
Yeah, I mean, to me, you know, it's pretty clear what was at stake, and I thought we had a great week. I know it was one day shorter, but it was the same for both teams, and you know, just didn't necessarily match their energy in the beginning, but I know just from everything that we did as a staff to get our guys back and ready to go, and thought they practiced hard and did a lot of good things, and you know, but just, you know, I don't know. I had to go back and watch the film to see if it was energy. Sometimes it's just not executing the defense, you know, because to me the defense is what got off to the slow start. You know, offensively we just didn't finish in the red zone, but we did move the football effectively. So just got to go back and look at that. We just can't, you know, we don't have a lot of margin for error, so we have to play with fever pitch every time we take the field. If we don't, then it shows, you know. So, and I know that's hard to do every single time you take the field, but that's how it has to be. That's where we're at right now.